After Jin-Woo successfully defeated the massive group of ice bears and their boss with the help of his shadow army and Igris, the other group faced a completely different fate. The ice elves wiped them out, leaving only Kim Chul alive, who was now running for his life. Hi, this is Anime Clickbait, and we're going to discuss Chapter 52 of Solo Leveling, or Episode 2, Part 1. What are we waiting for? Let's go! In the first panel, as you can see, Kim Chul's whole body was trembling with fear. He couldn't believe the powerful aura coming from the dungeon boss itself. But as he walked further, he saw the dead bodies of ice bears. He realized that was why he hadn't encountered any ice bears on his way, knowing it was a forest where they lived. Kim Chul initially thought it was the other group led by Jin-Woo who did this, but he wasn't convinced because their skills were weak, and most were ranked D to E. So he suspected the ice elves were responsible, and he ran as fast as he could to avoid being found. On the other hand, outside the dungeon, you can see Baek Yoon-ho and Hwang Dong-soo getting into a heated argument. Hwang Dong-soo had a hunch that the White Tiger Guild was hiding something from him about Sung Jin-woo's true identity. Baek Yoon-ho got angry when Hwang Dong-soo choked their member. As you can see, both of them released powerful auras. Baek Yoon-ho asked if Hwang Dong-soo was looking for a fight, and Hwang Dong-soo, with his eyes blazing, replied that he was ready anytime. Unexpectedly, they both attacked at the same time. You can see that the impact of their attack was so strong that it destroyed the road they were standing on. But just as unexpectedly, Woo Jin-chul suddenly appeared to stop their fight. Woo Jin-chul said thankfully they didn't attack with full force, because if they did, his arms would have been broken for sure. He declared that he was the first to suspect Sung Jin-woo of reawakening. He even mentioned that he used a magic power detector on Sung Jin-woo about 2 months ago, but the result was still the same. He was still an E-rank hunter, so it was unlikely that Sung Jin-woo was not responsible for Hwang Dong-suk's death, especially since he couldn't fight a group of hunters. Chief An was a little worried because other squads might investigate Sung Jin-woo again. Thankfully, Woo Jin-chul convinced Hwang Dong-soo to believe him. Hwang Dong-soo said even if they made a plan, it wouldn't be successful. So his suspicion fell on Sung Jin-woo's companion, Yu Jin, because he was the son of a corporate construction company and a wealthy hunter. Woo Jin-chul interjected, saying if Hwang Dong-soo knew that, then hunting Sung Jin-woo was pointless because he was an E-rank hunter. As you can see in this panel, Hwang Dong-soo's personality suddenly changed and he became serious. He said that wasn't an excuse to kill someone. Hwang Dong-soo was determined to fight Sung Jin-woo, and that wouldn't change. Woo Jin-chul was speechless after hearing Hwang Dong-soo's words. Then Hwang Dong-soo left, saying he had lost interest and would just go home to sleep. Hwang Dong-soo shouted in anger. The White Tiger Guild members roared with all their might. They exclaimed that they had never seen an S-class hunter fight like this before. This was based on Hwang Dong-soo's reaction, as he saw other members trembling in fear. Chief An whispered to himself that Sung Jin-woo's abilities were stronger than the S-class hunters in front of him, in fact. He was sure that Sung Jin-woo would survive the portal. Let's return to the dungeon where the other hunters were. As you can see, Sung Jin-woo's group was having fun, and suddenly, an unidentified man appeared in the distance. Surprisingly, it was Kim Chul. Kim Chul wondered to himself how this happened. He thought Sung Jin-woo's group was just low-rank hunters. He was confused about how they survived. He also noticed that Jin-woo's group had complete supplies, including clothing and food. Kim Chul thought that if his hands weren't freezing or he wasn't hungry, he could have fought the ice elves. One of the reasons why Kim Chul's group was wiped out was because they lacked supplies and food. They were quickly defeated by the ice elves. Kim Chul became suspicious of Sung Jin-woo's group. He thought they were hiding or concealing their ample supplies. So Kim Chul shouted, "You bastards!" and the other hunters noticed him. A man asked how he ended up in their location. Kim Chul responded that his entire attack force was wiped out because they didn't have enough food and equipment. He asked where Sung Jin-Woo's group got their supplies. A male hunter couldn't speak because Sung Jin-Woo had instructed them to remain silent and not reveal what they saw. As you can see, Kim Chul didn't stop and wanted to know who the traitor was who hid the food and equipment he saw in front of him. The other hunters were afraid of Kim Chul's threats to their lives. He was acting like he was going to draw his sword. Kim Chul suspected that the woman was responsible for this because she planned everything from the start. She knew she couldn't bring enough supplies for a large group, so she chose a smaller group to ensure they had enough supplies to last while they were in the snowy dungeon. Kim Chul yelled out the woman's name, Park Hee-jin, accusing her of being a traitor. Unexpectedly, our protagonist, Sung Jin-Woo, appeared and hit Kim Chul in the head, causing him to fall. Sung Jin-Woo hit him hard, sending Kim Chul flying. Sung Jin-Woo said, "Who is crazy enough to let their comrades die like that?" Sung Jin-Woo added that Kim Chul had brought visitors. It turned out that elves had followed Kim Chul while he was running. Sung Jin-Woo's companions were confused because they couldn't tell who he was referring to. Sung Jin-Woo spoke, "The ice elves should remove their invisibility ability because their presence is so strong that I can easily sense them. Their stealth ability had no effect on our hero." Sung Jin-Woo said their energy was so chill. Then, the ice elves appeared, including their leader, the dungeon boss. Sung Jin-Woo estimated that there were about 20 ice elves. They were outnumbered if they fought them. The boss was amazed by Sung Jin-Woo's abilities because he thought the hunters who entered the dungeon were just trash. Sung Jin-Woo stood out from all the hunters. Our hero didn't like what the boss said, calling them trash. The dungeon boss was confused about how Sung Jin-Woo could understand their language. Even Sung Jin-Woo didn't know why he could communicate with the ice elves. One of Jin-Woo's companions asked if our hero could speak to monsters. Sung Jin-Woo suspected that it was because of the system. It was helping him understand and speak to monsters in the dungeon. Then, the boss introduced an ice elf who was a member of their group. He said these elves would be their acquaintance. This elf was the strongest in his army. Surprisingly, in the blink of an eye, Sung Jin-Woo defeated him with one blow. Sung Jin-Woo didn't let the boss speak and finished off his subordinate. Sung Jin-Woo asked if the boss had anything else to say. The ice elf boss was speechless. He just laughed because of the excitement he discovered from Sung Jin-Woo, and that's how Chapter 52 ends.